Yo, Nate Sperlin here for Old Milk the Cap here with my dripped out co-host RJ Levichin. RJ, how you feeling, man?
I'm feeling good. How you be?
Man, I am good. Excited to get to this episode. You feel me? On this episode, we will be talking about Trippie Redd's album, his deluxe to his album Pegasus Neon Shark, and also we will be discussing Lil Durk's evolution since Laugh Now Cry Later, his feature on Drake's song, and also we will be discussing mad other shit. It's the shoot around. We get on mad fucking tangents and shit. You feel me? You made that? You ain't make that shit.
I made it.
You made it. Well, tune in to see if RJ actually made the shot. We are on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube, and more. So yeah, check us out. Yes. Welcome back to the Cap episode 200. We're back here with another season, your weekly tour through hip hop. Thanks for listening, watching, however you're consuming us right now. Hope you missed us because we definitely missed you. I am Nate Sperlin here in my favorite hoodie along with my co-host RJ Levichin.
Pink poloed up, you already know.
Oh, big poloed up. My fault. Can I sit next to you? Can I talk to you right now? You might be working on some business plans and playing golf. I don't want to really get in the way of that.
Nah, I make my boss moves simultaneous. It's all a simultaneous, thing. Feel me?
Nah, I feel you for real. How you feeling, man?
I'm chilling, bro. It's a very rainy Saturday over at NYC, you know what I'm saying? And I'm chilling.
Hey, man.
How you?
Oh, I'm chilling. The Nets play tonight. You feel me? And
time
to get this agenda started. James Harden for MVP.
Luka,
Yeah,
you got this.
Yeah,
you got this. You don't even worry about it. You got this.
It's over. Shout out Josh Richardson for holding it down for Luka and my fantasy team.
He has not been holding it down.
He's holding it down for my fantasy team though.
I don't know what stats he even getting to help you out, bro. I don't know what stats
he's got to knock down threes. I mean, I got Luka too. I got Luka too.
All I know is the stats that he's getting for your team apparently aren't getting recorded for my team. Apparently, because I don't see him.
Oh my god. Also, wait, do you play fantasy?
No.
You don't play? Oh, I was about to say because Robert Williams.
Very literally watching the games, watching.
Oh yeah, you sit next to Mark Cuban every time.
Yeah, right? It's me and Mark, and I'm like, hey, bro, you may have to.
Hey, man, you might have to trade him.
You may have to shop him.
All right. Let's get into it though. We're just chilling right now. This is a shoot around. You feel me? So, let's get into it. We just have two topics. We're also really down bad right now because what is this? It's about to be March, and we haven't really had much hip hop to really.
I love how everybody was like, I'm gonna cancel my album and never drop it. Actually never drop it. Everybody and their mom was like, oh yeah, I had an album last year. I had an album, couldn't drop it, Corona. And then 2021 rolled up and they were like, well, still not gonna drop it.
Kendrick. My fault. Wow. My fault. That was.
I want the Baby Keem album. I want the.
I saw they were in the studio again.
I want the K-Dot EP'd Baby Keem album. That's what I want, and that's that'll keep me happy for a while. But I need it now. I need it
now?
Yesterday. Honestly.
in your veins type shit.
Right now.
Oh,
yeah.
All right, my fault. I want to get into that. All right. Do you think just randomly before we get started? Do you think it's gonna get picked up? Do you think the music we're gonna start getting drops after drops, or is this just maybe 2020 all over again?
Yeah, there was a few. I mean, I think that it depends. I think I was thinking about it. So I was talking to someone else about it. Is that a lot of people are kind of playing chicken right now because of Drake.
Mm-hmm.
They kind of know that it doesn't make sense to drop anywhere near Drake, but because Drake keeps pushing his shit back, it's hard. But I do wish someone took a shot in February. I wish one person took a shot in February. So we got to see because March is going to be interesting. I would be surprised that March is usually when things start really heating up in April. So we got to see because I don't think that Drake is going to drop until the summer at this point.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to drop until the summer either. Either that
he's never dropped around now, so it would be weird for him to do that.
Yeah. I mean, unless he wants to, figure out a new way to be LeBron in terms of Drake is the first person to ever put up these numbers at this time on this specific day type shit. He could do
All
it.
right. Please stop comparing Drake to LeBron James.
I mean, there's a fairly good comparison. People call him the GOAT.
No.
Is he really the GOAT? Like, it's a fair comparison there between Drake and LeBron.
Wow.
There is.
Nah.
There is. You don't think so? So, all right.
No.
We're getting completely off.
Drake is like KD.
That's
Drake
fine.
is like
You think
KD.
Drake is KD.
Drake is like KD for those very similar reasons.
Nah,
There's a bunch of shit that KD has done where he's like been the first player to do it or whatever. Like he, scoring really fast because just like that's where a lot of stuff was
really
focused.
fast.
Yeah, no, I mean, literally like accumulating career points faster than any other.
While we're talking about KD, I got a real like dead ass question for you right now, right? Have you checked Twitter today?
Not that much, no.
No. Oh, so you're probably not gonna get this, but
What?
who's the real KD?
Oh, the real KD?
Yeah, who is the real KD? Like
I don't know,
who
bro.
is KD?
Cash Doll been KD for a minute. I've been calling Cash Doll KD, you know what I'm saying? Because I bump a lot of Cash Doll, you know what I'm saying? Next level shit.
Stop. Stop.
Now I do think that it's funny. I think that maybe their whole little spat would have made more sense if they've had sex before. So I think that they might have, because there's no reason for KD to say that.
Honestly, I just think that KD just wanted something to do because he's not really hooping right now. I think he's bored. I think he really wants to hoop, and because he can't hoop right now, he's just really bored with life. And he's like, I
think he made that comment with his burner account, but it didn't get enough attention, and he was like, I can do this with my regular account. I'll do this with my main.
Oh my god, what do you think the KD burner account is now?
The KD burner account is I hate Brooklyn. That's like that's literally what it's called. I hate Brooklyn. And I hate Brooklyn. Something like, I used to hate Kevin Durant, but like he's really come around. And they're like, yo, can you shut the fuck up? Why are you under Cash Doll's comments like this? Like, geez, bro.
That is terrible.
Relax.
I wonder if I wonder if I Hate Brooklyn's followers talks about shooting splits in regards to MVP.
I'm telling you, you're gonna be like, yo, they've been talking about Jokic and all that. I'm telling you, KD.
Look at the
shooting splits. Do you see them?
Oh my God.
Are you looking at the advanced metrics? You're not looking at the advanced metrics.
Look at the impact metrics. Look at those.
Bro. Everybody talks about plus minus, but what I want to know is about win shares. I want to know, what are the win shares? Offensive and defensive. God,
that is the worst. But before we lose our music listening audience, let's get into some actual music. Do you want to start with Trippie Redd or do you want to start with Lil Durk?
Let's start with Trippie Redd since you keep going on and on about it.
Hey, bro, time to save ourselves. Trippie Redd dropped his long-awaited rock album. At least for me, his long-awaited rock album, Neon Shark. The whole thing is titled Pegasus versus Neon Shark. So I guess the two albums are supposed to be fighting each other or something. The album art looks fucking crazy either way.
Wait, are the two albums fighting each other or something?
I guess. I'm not really. I mean, if you put a verses there, I'm already thinking like, who
wins?
Neon Shark.
They do the okay. I got you.
It's not close. Neon Shark wins. Like I mentioned before, serves as the deluxe to Pegasus, which originally dropped on October 30th, 2020. It's a full rock album, traditional rock album. There isn't really an 808 or anything like that in there, as someone like RJ would ask about. Features Machine Gun Kelly, Black Bear, Chino Moreno, Scarlord, and Zilla Kami. If I'm mispronouncing anything like that, I listen to hip hop, so
that's right.
That's there.
Zilla Kami.
Do you know
next level? He's about to be mainstream. He's about to be the guy.
Yo, you're really Richard Jefferson, but that's fine. Anyway, so off rip, I'm gonna just tell you. Do you want to give your thoughts on it, or do you want me to just go ahead with my immediate hot take?
I mean, I'll you go first, but don't bring the hot take. Talk about how you feel about the album, and I'll talk about it, and then we can go with the hot take.
Look at RJ putting together a podcast. Love it. It's beautiful.
I'm a Potter. Award winner. Winner.
Hey, you feel me? I thought the album was really, really good. I think it was smart to drop it when he did, because at least for me personally, I'm really starving for good music just in general, especially because everyone's scared of Drake and being overshadowed by Drake, so not many people are dropping in the first place. I thought overall it was a really good rock album. There was a lot of different rock vibes. There had that heavy metal. There was like one heavy metal song at the end. You have a little bit of soft rock. You have a little bit of like rock, heavy rock, traditional rock. So yeah, I thought it was a good album. One thing I do think that could have been improved on this album is sequencing. I didn't really like the soft rock to the hard rock to the soft rock to the heavy metal. Like I didn't really like that. I feel like that could have been handled a little bit better. But overall, every single song I enjoy. I've been listening. I think I listened to it like 5 times already. I listen to it in the shower now because that's how much I don't really have much new music to listen to. So yeah. What'd you think?
You really down bad, bro?
I'm down bad, bro.
Nah. What's crazy is when I get into spats like this, when there's not a lot of new music and I don't really find myself listening to things, I go back to like classic albums, like albums from the 20th century usually. Or I, finally listen to some things that I've been putting off. So like I put off SZA's Good Days for a while, and I listened to it for the first time 3 days ago, and so that's just like I've been listening to that song on repeat because it's crazy. But Trippie Redd's album, I definitely think that dropping something like experimental, something like this at this time is perfect. People aren't listening to a lot of new music, and so they're more likely to listen to like things that they're not used to, more experimental stuff and whatever. So I definitely think it was a good idea. I think everyone kind of knew that he could get into this bag, so I'm not surprised.
It was inevitable.
But I think that I think about it similar to Kanye West's first gospel album, is that I kind of knew you would eventually get into this bag, but I don't think that you have to go through the same growing pains with this genre as you did with the other genre. And I think that because they're famous already, they're going through those growing pains in front of us. But I still think that has to like happen. They have to like have time with the genre and like make multiple projects and get better. So I think that like while he made good songs, I don't think that this is as good of a rock album as I think Trippie Redd can give us. So I'm interested to see if he stays in this bag and if he keeps making rock music going forward, or if he goes back to hip hop.
Yeah, I think this could be something that's more of a trend. Also considering that his usual musical output is 2 albums a year, I can definitely see him just putting out one traditional Trippie Redd, like hip hop, rock, mixed collab album type shit, and then putting out the actual rock album every year. I could definitely see that happening. But from a hip hop perspective, to me, this is the best rock album of the year. And that's just because I'm not going to listen to the rest of them. So shout out to Trippie Redd, rock album of the year already. What is it, like March? It's about to be March. So like, yeah, shout out to Trippie Redd winning awards. That's impressive. I ain't never seen that shit before.
Not one award has been announced, ladies and gentlemen. Not a single award.
Yeah, not this early. Trippie Redd is the first artist ever to make a rock album. You think
he's gonna get critical recognition, like rock recognition, off the project?
I think he should. If he does, I don't know. I think that they're just because of the history of people pigeonholing every black artist into hip hop. I'm not really sure if he's going to get that, but I do think that he definitely deserves it.
Okay. We'll see.
Yeah.
I think it's different because this is clearly not a hip hop album at all. No hip hop.
At the same time, they do try to force people they do try to force amazing artists on us, like Anderson .Paak, who is so clearly not just hip hop, even though they try to give him every hip hop award when he drops. So
that's fact. But I don't think that like
at this point.
Well, I mean, I feel bad because I don't really remember IGOR enough to remember how much he's rapping versus like just singing.
Not much.
I gotta listen to it again. Do I have to listen to it again? No,
it's good. I enjoyed it. I honestly thought, when did it come out?
There were some songs that I loved. I think that it was
did it come out?
Yeah.
I thought it was. Oh yeah, 2019. Yeah, I thought it was one of the best albums of 2019 that I heard. In general, I thought it was one of the best.
I think that it was another one of those albums where the personality and the experimentalness of it is what people gravitated to. But when I think about Flower Boy, is that I think that was his new bar, and I don't think that Igor touched that. I think that Igor was like, let me make an album that's so different than Flower Boy so that people stop thinking about it. And I think that's what Igor was supposed to do, and it accurately did that.
Yeah.
But I mean, Flower Boy is just the next level, and I think that Igor reminded me of Cherry Bomb in the sense of like it had great ups, but like the downs were low.
Yeah. I mean, bro, if you want to look at a complete project, I do still point to Igor, just because of the storytelling from like just because of the storytelling from start to finish. Just the start of, oh, I might have a crush to you, to, oh my God, we're dating and I have a crush on you, to get the fuck away from me, I don't have a crush on you anymore, to, can we be friends though? Like, I understand I told you to get the fuck out, but like, can we still be friends? Can we still be cool? So like, I thought that was mastery. I
definitely have to listen. I definitely think that Can We Still Be Friends? Really good song.
Running Out of Time is, that's it. With the bass under it too. Running Out of Time.
I'm trying to think of the names that he said, but part of me, as much as I'm happy that he had the Earthquake hit, because I don't think that he would have that any of the album would have had the same success without Earthquake, is that I do wonder what it would have been like if someone else like Rihanna or Justin Bieber or whatever had accepted the song and made it big. Because that would have been, if Tyler the Creator had become like this guy that writes pop hits for other people, that would be a crazy bag to watch him get into. Low
key, who would have killed that song, now that I'm thinking about it? Who? I feel like The Weeknd would have killed it.
Yeah.
I feel like that would have been...
It would have been a different song, level. But he would have killed it.
Yeah, it would have been a completely different vibe, but like it still would have, like, it wouldn't be that song that could still kind of go off in the party a little bit, but it would definitely still be, that's something to be performed at the Super Bowl.
But that Playboi Carti verse is slept on.
Oh yeah.
Even though you don't know what he said.
I'll see.
My Lord.
The best vocal on that whole album is Lil Uzi saying "what" in the beginning though. Like, wow.
You don't set me up.
All right. Do you have any favorite songs about from Trippie Redd's Neon Shark?
I have no favorite songs. I have no favorite songs. You can go with your favorite.
You're just a hater. Pillbreaker, the start. Let's just start off. Pillbreaker. Excuse me. Geronimo, Megalodon, and Save Yourself are my 4 favorite songs. So, yes, but it is a complete album aside from the little sequencing issues. But it's his first rock album, so
I like that angsty stuff. I like that angsty 2000s, upbeat rock. That's what I like.
Yeah,
I don't like this slow. Let me cry to you about my life. I don't need that.
Nah, sometimes you just need to yell. It's a good album to yell to.
All right, well, yell over there.
All right, moving on. Let's talk about Lil Durk's evolution since Laugh Now, Cry Later, his feature on Drake's song, and we still haven't gotten Certified Lover Boy yet. But we're talking about Lil Durk, so it doesn't matter. First of all, just a quick little, timeline since that song came out. Lil Durk has since gone on to drop The Voice on Christmas Eve. And then he dropped the deluxe for The Voice on January 29th of this year. And then, my opinion, deluxe is better than the original. We'll get to that. He also has given out some features to Coi Leray, Pooh Shiesty, Lil Skies, and others. And he was also on the Judas and the Black Messiah soundtrack, which is a good movie. I definitely think everyone should see it. Daniel, you might deserve an award for that. It's just fucking amazing to me how I'm just amazed at the fact that this nigga's British and now he can do a Chicago voice accent too.
When they gonna give American black people some roles?
That's true too.
All they want to do is give them British niggas in it.
Lakeith is in it.
He how was his role? His role was lit.
Yeah.
Or you still mad at? You still mad at him?
I mean, I knew what was gonna happen. I ain't mad at him.
Still though, because sometimes niggas embody a role too well. You like?
No. He. I mean, I think I might be a little biased because I think just the first time I watched Lakeith act was Atlanta, and I'm just always gonna look at him as Darius. Like, he embodied that role too perfectly for me to look at him as anything else and like be mad at him for any other role that he does. So it's just like, oh look, Look at Darius in the 1960s. Like that's just like that's just how I think about it now. So like yeah, but he did do his thing though. But getting back to it, Lil Durk, RJ, what do you think? Are you surprised about Lil Durk's evolution since that song? Where do you think he's gonna go from here?
No, I think that what's been happening is kind of slated. I think that it's a long time coming. I agree with Lil Durk that there are a lot of people that have been copying his flow for years now, and I think that he's getting the respect and the credit that's due. Going forward, it's interesting because I think that 2020 was one of his best years, and I think that 2021 is showing that is continuing that same trend. But I don't, it's not mainstream success in the way that you would think. You know what I mean? It's not like, what I would consider, say, like Rodeo with Travis Scott, where like different people were looking at him in a different way, and people were expecting different things, and his numbers like were clearly going to be on to another level. Like, I don't know if I expect that out of Durk. I think that a lot of his numbers are circumstantial, so we have to see. But I think that he has to keep coming with hits. I think that's the same, he has the same expectations as anybody after they get their first hit. I think the Drake hit helped, but I think that what's really been huge is kind of him, Lil Durk, being the guy that everyone was looking for features, because I think that he's just linked up with so many people and he's been doing so many work that I think that he's allowed his fan base to kind of balance out more. Mm-hmm. And that's what's put him in a position he's in right now.
Yeah, I agree. I think I feel like, and definitely correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that Lil Durk is the first artist that I can point to directly who's capitalized so massively off of like being with Lil Baby too. Yeah, I think aside from Lil Baby, Lil Durk is probably the only artist that we can really point to and say, well, Drake put him in a position where he wouldn't have been without the Drake appearance or the Drake association. So that's definitely interesting.
You said Lil Baby is the same person?
I think I said Lil Baby's in the same scenario.
You think so? Because I remember Yes Indeed dropping. Yeah. And Yes Indeed was massive.
Yes Indeed was the first time I heard of Lil Baby.
Exactly. That's what I mean. So yeah. I mean, that's the difference, because Lil Durk, I knew Lil Durk for years.
But like when you compare that to like Blackboy JB on Look Alive and I guess Playboy Cardi on Pain 1993, like when you look at those compared to how high Lil Durk and Lil Baby have skyrocketed since being matched with Drake, it's completely different. Like Playboy Cardi's relatively stayed the same. Blackboy JB, we haven't really.
Yeah, but that song was different. That was like an album cut, and that song was not that good.
No, it was alright. Yeah, it was a dance.
Yeah, but it wasn't a song that was going to pop though.
Yes, it was. It popped. It definitely popped. Look Alive popped. No,
I'm talking about Pain 1993.
Oh, Pain 1993.
I am not talking about Look Alive.
Oh, I was about to say
Look Alive,
like, hey man, like what's
No. Look Alive was the song where everybody was like, okay, now I have to have a Take Keith beat.
Dun, dun, dun,
That's when niggas was like, okay, I have to have a Take Keith beat now.
Yeah, no, that beat was hard until we realized
that shit changed the game for Take Keith. Take Keith was alright. Nah, I knew that.
It did. But yeah,
that was the song. That was like when everybody was like, oh, Drake's back in Memphis. Look, Drake's back in Memphis. That shit lasted like 2 seconds, bro. 2 seconds.
Oh my god, that was a good. Honestly, I think I low-key like JB's verse more on that shit too.
Yes, that was actually like one of the few times
I really thought that JB was about to like pop for real.
I didn't think that he was gonna pop because I was like, oh, this dude's not really saying anything. But I did think that he was going to like be able to carry himself better, and he was not. He didn't do it.
Yeah. But he's still out there. He's still trying. So hopefully he gets some success soon, more success than he has right now. But back to Lil Durk. Do you think the original The Voice album is better than the deluxe, or vice versa?
I think that the deluxe is a little bit better, but I think that as a whole, they're very close to each other.
You think so? I think. Yeah. I think there's. I didn't really like. I thought that the original was good. It wasn't really something that I really went back to, but like I found some songs that I really, really enjoyed off the deluxe. Finesse Out the Gangway with Lil Baby is just that song. If it hasn't already, that song needs to blow up. I like Switched Up. I like Let 'Em Know, and I like When I'm Lonely. But overall, I just need Lil Durk to rap. Like, I still need him to rap. Like, instead of just like the singing is working for him. Obviously, it's working for him. But like for me, if you want my ears to be listening to Lil Durk every day, I need this nigga to rap for real. Like rap.
I feel that. I agree with that. I think that he his rapping bag is as useful as his singing bag, and I hope that he keeps the balance, going forward.
Yeah, and also I think he has an album coming out with a compilation album with OTF coming out next week. That'll be the first week of March.
Oh, he rapping. He gonna be rapping.
Hopefully.
Oh, he gonna be rapping.
If he is, you'll hear a completely different tune from me next week.
He's gonna be rapping.
You'll have a completely different tune from me next episode. Completely different tune.
He needs to come with bars.
Yes, I would. Just not even bars, just aggression. Just make me feel a little scared. That's all I want.
No, thank you. I don't want to feel scared. Just give me the bars.
Oh, that's why I listen to 21 Savage. But anyway.
Listen to 21 Savage, like looking around, looking over your shoulder.
Yeah, like, yo, like, what if he's right there? Oh, shit. Like, oh, shit. And what did he just say? I'll never forget when this nigga...
Right behind you.
Bro, I'll never forget what this nigga said. So many drums, he gonna think a band hit him. I'll never, bro. I try to explain that to so many people. Like, do you know how much that is, bro? Like, a band? That's a lot of people.
I'm dead.
That's a lot of drummers. All right, cool. All right, so I guess it's time to get out of here. But before we do, independent artists, I am talking to you guys. If you would like RJ and myself, thank you, RJ, to review your music on this very podcast, you can DM the Old Milk Instagram page at Old Milk Media for details and any questions you may have.
Please don't send trash. Please.
Oh yeah, don't. 500K gonna make sure that trash ain't sent to us.
You gotta send that
500. Shout out to 500K for making sure that trash never touches my ears.
One time.
Yeah. So again, we will love to review your albums and talk about how good it is and talk about where we think you can go from here. So definitely hit the DMs, Old Milk Media. So yeah, I guess, yeah, we're out of here now. Yeah, thanks for listening. Like and subscribe. Spotify, Apple Podcasts,
hit that like,
YouTube, you feel me?
Ooh.
You want to hit your little YouTuber bag over there, or you chilling?
Hit hit that subscribe button.
All right, until next time, I am Nate Sperlin. That is RJ Levichin again, just dripped out. Is that pink on pink? Holy fuck.
Oh, nah. This red.
Oh, that's red. Oh, that's red on pink. My fault.
I need some orange too. I got the whole flavors.
Oranges. That's a good fucking color. But yeah, we out. Follow us again on Instagram and Twitter at Old Milk Media. And we will be back until the next episode. We will see you. Where is Certified Lover Boy? I don't know. And who is the real KD? That's another question. Who is that? But yeah, we out.